Narrow 4-2 loss for the Warriors as Saskatoon scores an empty net goal with 16 seconds left. James Gallo, Derek Klutzel in the Golden West trailer and equipment broadcast booth. We had downstairs for the Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Curtis, seemed like a battle tonight for 60 minutes. Is that how it was at ice level for you guys?
I thought it was a pretty tight checking game. Thought credit to Saskatoon; they did a pretty good job clogging up the middle of the ice in their D zone and made it real tough for us to try and get inside. And they were good with their sticks, so thought we got there towards the end of the game, and we got a couple goals because of it. Just ultimately come up a little bit short.
How hard is it to move up the ice with speed and being smooth against Saskatoon's trap that they play?
Yeah, they're obviously real good at it. I think for our group, it's about moving the puck quickly and executing on our passes. I think everyone knows in the game of hockey the puck's going to move faster than anybody else. So if we're executing and moving the puck fast and getting available again, I think that's what's going to give us a chance against a style like that.
Well, that's through the neutral zone, but as you mentioned, they clog up in their own zone. What would you like to see as a coaching staff? How do you break that down? I know it's tough to get shots through from the point. It's tough to cycle and get to the front of the net. What would you like to see to break that up?
Yeah, I think moving pucks a little bit quicker. I think it's quite similar to the neutral zone as well. I think the faster you can move pucks and get them chasing a little bit, you're going to open up lanes for yourself. And I think there were a few too many times where we might have been a little bit stubborn with the puck and just trying to shoot and hitting guys shin pads. And so I think if you can move it, make one or two, three quick passes, you're going to get them chasing a little bit. So I think that's ultimately what we're trying to do. And again, like I said, credit to them. They were doing well with their sticks and plugging up the middle of the ice.
Were you happy with the play in your own zone? You guys, for the most part, seemed to keep them to the outside as well. They were able to break it down a couple times, but for the most part, you kept them to the outside.
Yeah, I think that goes back to a tight checking game. I think for our group, I think we did a pretty good job. As well in the D zone too. I think there was, obviously a couple breakdowns and they were able to capitalize on that. But really, I think for the most part, Saskatoon and Moose Jaw was tight checking. Didn't seem like there was a whole lot of time and space out there. I think after the first two periods, the shots were quite limited or quite a bit lower than maybe what we're used to. And I think that's credit to our guys checking hard and just a couple tough bounces and it doesn't go our way.
I want to ask about Ethan Semenuk, 2 goals here tonight. He scored 4 goals, this week, all right around that blue paint. How can he be that successful net front presence for the Warriors?
Yeah, I think that's just it. It's getting to the blue paint. It's you do all the work to try and get the puck into the O zone. I thought for the most part we were doing a good job on the forecheck, turning pucks over. So you do all that work, and at the end of the day, it's about getting inside and getting to those dirty, gritty areas that it hurts to get there. But obviously, you're rewarded for it when you do, and you can get shots through. So I thought Sem was the beneficiary of that tonight. But it starts with him making sure that he's putting himself in those spots.
Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Appreciate the time, Curtis. Good luck as you get ready for another 4 and 5 schedule next week, starting with 2 games in Alberta.
Can't wait.
We'll head downstairs. A guy who was battling in the trenches all night tonight joins us, that being Warriors 19-year-old defenseman Aiden Ziprick. Aiden, can you describe how physical it was out there for 60 minutes?
Yeah, obviously it was a physical game. I think we kind of knew that coming in. Saskatoon's obviously got some revenge to get against us, but we just got to kind of match that. And I think for the most part we did, but I think overall it's just kind of a sloppy night for us. And I think, the physicality was definitely there.
You say sloppy, is that because of the mis-execution, you think, especially maybe moving up the ice, as Saskatoon is known for bottling up the neutral zone?
Yeah, I think the whole year that's kind of what we've been struggling with the most is the mis-execution with everything. So I think we just need to clean up, kind of breakout passes and getting the puck out of our zone and into their zone and kind of hemming them in their zone. So I think that's what we need to clean up and we'll be fine.
Absolutely agree. If you guys can clean that up. The one nice thing, though, you guys absolutely did not give up. You continue to battle right to the end. Pull the goalie. You do a great job walking the line, getting the shot through with Dalheniuk. They're able to bang in the rebound.
Yeah, exactly. I think that kind of shows the resiliency with our group. I think we all know in the room we're not going to quit on each other. And that's the biggest thing for us right now is just knowing that we're not going to quit on each other.
So you as a leader, Aiden, when you guys are down, are you a vocal leader or lead by example or a little bit of a combination by both?
I think a bit of both. Obviously, there's a couple guys that talk in the room and kind of try and figure things out a bit. But I think just also leading on the ice, just going out and competing every shift and showing my teammates I'm not going to give up. I think they do a good job of following that and yeah, just compete to the end.
Aiden getting ready for games at Lethbridge and Calgary coming up next week. You go in red hot, 28 points now in the year, well surpassing your single season record for goals, assists, and points. What do you think is the biggest difference between you this year and last year?
I think just my confidence right now. I think my confidence is through the roof right now. I feel like I've been playing some pretty good hockey right now, and I think just getting a lot more ice time, just being in kind of those key roles where there's power, penalty kill. I'm kind of doing it all right now. So I think just over the summer, I worked hard for this, and this is what I wanted, and I'm just making the most of the opportunity.
Being a leader, how do you spread that confidence to your teammates?
I think it's just if someone makes a mistake, just be there, kind of just tell them get it next time, stuff like that. I think it's just kind of staying positive with everything, and whether we're up or down, just kind of keep the vibes kind of good. And I think for the most part, we're doing that, but we just got to pull through in the end.
Seem to play a number of shifts. Sorry, with Connor Schmidt, you guys have good chemistry, good communication between the two of you.
Yeah, me and Connor are pretty close off the ice, so I think that helps a lot. I think both of our compete levels are very high, and I think that helps out a lot. We both want to win. We both want to score goals to stop goals from happening. So I think the chemistry is there for sure, and I think when we're out there, we do well together.
Aiden Ziprick outside the locker room. Appreciate the time. Aiden, get good luck as you guys get ready for games in Alberta next week.
Yeah, thank you very much.